Okay, ladies, I'm gonna go ahead and take off my shoes. So my name's Diana. Welcome to yoga. All you'll need is your mat and yourselves. All right. So we're just gonna go ahead and start by sitting on our mats, crisscross. All right. And then just go ahead, rest your hands on your knees. And we're just gonna start with a couple of deep breaths. And you can go ahead and close your eyes if you'd like. You're in the comfort of your home. And sitting up nice and tall, pretending like you have something pulling, all right, at the top of your head. And just take a nice slow deep inhale through your nose. And slowly exhale through your mouth. And just trying to clear your thoughts as best as you can. And all I want you to do is just focus in on your breath for these next couple of seconds. And slowly in through your nose, taking nice deep belly breaths. And slowly exhaling through your mouth. Just sitting up nice and tall. Feeling your chest rise slowly. And then slowly collapse as you exhale. I know it's been a very crazy past couple of days, but for the next hour, we're just gonna focus on nothing else but what our bodies can do in today's yoga class. And focusing on your breath and stretching those muscles if you're feeling a little sore from this week's workouts that you've attended. And just keep on taking nice deep breaths and go ahead and start by giving me some shoulder rolls forward. Just maybe releasing some tension in that neck and in those shoulders. Nice and slow. And go ahead, take those shoulder rolls backward. Nice, ladies. All right. Now, if you aren't already, we're just going to go ahead, turn around, and we'll just make sure that we are parallel with our mat. All right. And then from here, we're going to go onto all fours. Okay. And you're going to tuck those toes underneath your ankles. All right. And let's just start with some cat-cow. So let's start by warming up our spine. So go ahead, inhale as you look up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. And then exhale, and you're gonna slowly curve that spine, pushing through those shoulder blades. Inhale as you look up. And exhale as you round that spine. Inhale as you look up. Exhale down. Good, and just keep on going. Going to the speed of your breath, taking it nice and easy. Last one here as you inhale, look up. Exhale, really push through those shoulder blades, rounding that spine. And then from here, making sure those toes are curled, you're gonna push yourself up into a down dog. And then I want you to go ahead and pedal those feet. Nice deep knee bends. Nice, ladies. And then slowly go ahead, walk those feet to your hands, to the front of your mat. And then you're gonna inhale nice and tall. And then as you slowly exhale, you're coming into mountain pose. So hands down by your sides, roll those shoulders back and down. Feet are about hip width apart, toes pointed forward. And just pushing those shoulders down away from your ears. You're standing up nice and tall. So making sure that your low back isn't arching, just tuck in that tailbone, belly button in towards your spine, your core is activated. Just standing up nice and tall, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. One last breath here as you inhale. And slowly exhale. Go ahead, inhale again through your nose. And then as you exhale, you're gonna twist to the right, making sure that your hips stay facing forward. You're just using your rib cage, your torso to turn to the right. Feeling that nice stretch. We're here for a few more breaths. Inhale through your nose. And then as you exhale, go ahead, open up to the left. Always hips are stay facing forward, they're staying facing forward. And you're just using that upper body to twist to the left. Make sure that you're still standing up nice and tall. So always remembering, keep that tailbone tucked, belly button in towards your spine. One last breath here. Go ahead, inhale, reach up above. You're looking up towards your ceiling or your sky. And then exhale, forward fold, reaching down for those toes. A little bit of a bend in those knees if those hammies are feeling kind of tight. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands are coming up to your shins. Nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And then from here, go ahead, inhale nice and tall. Again, hands come up above. And then you're gonna exhale as you open up to your right. Again, maybe a little bit deeper here now that that torso's warmed up. Hips are always facing forward, so making sure that you're not moving your hips. All right, using your upper body. Toes stay forward. And just breathe. Always inhaling nice and slow through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Keeping that tailbone tucked. Take one last deep inhale through your nose. And as you slowly exhale, open up to the left, maybe a little deeper now. Hips stay forward. Take a nice deep inhale here, ladies, for your last breath, and slowly exhale. Inhale again as you bring those arms up. And then exhale, forward fold, reaching for those toes, slight bend in those knees if those hammies are a little tight. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again. Nice, ladies. Go ahead, plant those hands down. You're gonna exhale as you jump or step those feet back. All right. You're in that high arm plank here. You're gonna go ahead and lower yourself down, almost like you're doing that tricep push-up. All right, and then you're gonna go for that up dog. As you bring your gaze up towards your ceiling or the sky, if you're outside. And then go ahead, slowly come back down to your chest. I'm just gonna do a couple baby cobras here. So you're just gonna slowly push yourself up off of your mat and then back down. Slowly bringing yourself up, slowly back down. Just gonna do a couple reps of these. Warming up that upper body a little bit. Last one here. Good. Come all the way down to your mat. Go ahead, curl those toes underneath your heels, and with the assistance of your knees, you can go ahead and push yourself back into that down dog and pedal those feet for me one last time. And getting a nice calf stretch. And then from here, ladies, however you'd like, if you want to hop or step those feet to the front of your mat so they meet your hands, you're going to go ahead, inhale nice and deep as you reach up towards the ceiling or the sky. And then exhale, bring those hands down beside you. We're back to that mountain pose. Tuck in that tailbone, belly buttons in towards your spine. Standing up nice and tall, pushing those shoulders down, maybe even pinching those shoulder blades. Proper posture here. One more breath as you inhale. And slowly exhale. Let's go ahead, inhale through your nose again, bring those arms up. And exhale, forward fold, reaching down to those toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again. And you're either gonna hop or step those feet back. We're doing that chaturanga, so coming on down, or that tricep push-up. And then up dog. Your gaze is up towards the ceiling or your sky. Very nice. Go ahead, curl those toes again and push yourself back into a down dog. And you can either step or hop those feet forward. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, come on up, extended mountain pose. Hands are up above. And exhale, forward fold. Reaching for those toes. Very nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Hop or step those feet back. And then go ahead, flatten those feet. Come on down for that tricep push-up. And then up dog. Stretching out that back, looking up towards the ceiling or the sky. Nice. Curl those toes. And then from here, you're gonna push back into a down dog, into your child's pose, I'm sorry. Your hands are resting on your mat, forehead on your mat. You can bring those knees out a little wider for a little bit more of a hip stretch. And then you can go ahead, slowly walk those hands to the right side of your mat, pushing that left hip out to the side. And then walk those hands to the left side of your mat. Now pushing that right hip out to the side. Nice, ladies, looking good. And just focusing on your breath. Always trying to inhale through that nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. All right, ladies, go ahead, walk those hands back to center. You're up on all fours. All right, let's meet in down dog. So curl those toes. You're gonna come on up into that down dog position. All right, let's go for a three-legged dog. Sort of getting in the way. All right, so inhale through your nose. You're gonna raise that right leg up straight behind you. And then you're gonna go ahead and exhale as you shift that weight forward. Right knee comes to your right elbow. Inhale as you go back into that three-legged dog. Exhale as you bring that right knee to your right elbow. Good, keep on going. Inhale as you push back. Exhale as you shift forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward, ladies. One more. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Hold it here. Right knee to right elbow. Hold it. Push that right leg back. Inhale nice and deep. And as you exhale, you're going to bring that right foot forward and land it between those hands. That back left knee comes down onto your mat. Doing a kneeling crescent pose. All right. Once you got your balance and you feel comfortable, you're going to go ahead and raise those arms up above. Your gaze is forward. Your back toes are supporting you. Just focusing in on that balance, keeping that pelvis tucked, belly button in towards your spine. We're in our kneeling crescent pose. One more breath. Inhale. And as you slowly exhale, you're going to open up to the right side. Holding that balance. Arms are out to a T. Pelvis is still tucked. Use those front toes to dig into your mat if you're starting to lose your balance. 2 more breaths here. Go ahead and inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, you're going to go ahead and plant those hands on your mat. We're doing a half split, so your right toes are pointed up towards the ceiling. You're still supporting yourself with those back toes, stretching out those hamstrings in your right leg. You can come up on the tips of your fingers if that feels a little more comfortable. I'm doing that right now since my hamstrings are a little tight from this week. But if you can flatten down those hands on your mat, that's great. You can go ahead and do that. One more breath here, ladies. Inhaling through your nose and slowly exhaling through your mouth. Go ahead, flatten that right foot. We're back in that kneeling pose, but you're gonna go ahead and bring those hands on either side of that foot, all right? And then you're gonna go ahead and lift off of that back knee, and then go ahead, bring that right foot back behind you. You're in that high arm plank position, all right? And you're gonna slowly lower yourself down, chaturanga, all right? Up dog. Curl those toes, push yourself up into a down dog. Very nice. Pedal those feet for me. We're gonna do the other side. So let's go back to that three-legged dog, now with that left leg. So inhale as you bring that left leg straight up behind you. And then exhale, shift that weight forward, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, push back. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Last one. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Keep that left knee to left elbow. Hold it here. Inhale, bring that left leg back. And then exhale, sweep that left foot forward, land between those hands. You're in that low lunge. Bring that right knee down onto your mat. Once you got your balance, you feel secure, come on up to that kneeling crescent pose, arms up above your head, your gaze is forward. Tuck in that tailbone, belly button in towards your spine. You're nice and tall and proud. Use those toes to dig into your mat for that balance. Keeping those shoulders down, away from your ears. Beautiful, ladies. Inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, open up to the left. Arms are in a T. Nice straight line. Keeping that belly button in towards your spine. That one's going to challenge your balance a little more. Oops. I know I'm not as strong on my left as I am on my right. It's a little harder. 2 more breaths. Go ahead, give me one last inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, bring those hands in front. Shift that weight back, toes pointed up towards the ceiling. Straighten out that left knee as best as you can. Stretching out those hand knees. Again, you can come up on the tips of those fingers. But if you're not as tight, go ahead, plant those hands down on your mat. We're here for a few breaths. Hold it right here. Just gonna grab my water bottle real quick. Slowly walk those hands back in front. That left foot is in between those hands. Go ahead, lift off of that right knee or that back knee. All right, go ahead, bring that left foot behind you. You're in that high arm plank position, pushing up through those shoulder blades. Go ahead, give me that tricep push-up. So as you come on down, you flip those feet flat. And then come on up to that up dog, stretching out that spine. Go ahead, curl those toes over and push yourself into a down dog. Nice, ladies. All right, go ahead, and you're either gonna hop or step those feet forward. Go ahead, inhale, halfway lift. Hands are on your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Hands are coming up above. You're standing up nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold. Reach for those toes. Maybe your knees are a little straighter here. Your hammies are warmed up. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands are on those shins. Exhale, forward fold. Again, plant those hands. Hop or step those legs back or those feet back. Flip those feet over. Chaturanga. Come on up to that up dog. And then go ahead, curl those toes again. Let's meet in down dog. Nice, ladies. All right. And from here, you're gonna go ahead, inhale through your nose as you bring that right leg up straight behind you for that 3-legged dog. And then you're gonna exhale, sweep that foot forward, and now you're landing between those hands again. All right, this time, your back left knee does not touch the ground. We're gonna come on up, stand up nice and tall, into a full crescent pose. You're on those back toes behind you, arms are straight up. Your gaze is forward. Holding that balance. Keep on breathing. Inhale through your nose, ladies. And as you exhale, you're gonna open up to the right. A little harder here since we're not kneeling. Over that right leg. If you need to bring your stance in a little more, all right, you can do that. Or if you're starting to slide on your mat, it's okay, just stop, readjust. Kind of like I am. I'm gonna have to get off my mat or else I'm gonna do a split that I'm not trained to do. Go ahead, bring those hands in front of your chest to your heart. A few more breaths. Inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, you're gonna come on down, right arm is straight up. You're gonna go ahead, plant that left leg, or plant that left hand on your mat, straighten out that right knee. Nice little twist here. So you're supporting yourself with that left hand. And straighten out that knee as best as you can. Your hamstrings are probably a little more warmed up here. Slowly come on down, plant that right hand beside your right foot. Go ahead, either step or hop that right foot back. You're in that high arm plank position, ladies. Let's go for that chaturanga or that tricep push-up. Come all the way down. And then up dog. We're gonna hold it here for just a couple breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Go ahead, curl those toes. Push yourself into down dog. Hop or step those feet to the front of your mat. And then go ahead, inhale nice and tall, extended mountain pose. And then exhale, forward fold. Reaching down for those toes. Inhale, halfway lift, hands are on your shins. Exhale, forward fold again. Plant those hands on your mat. And then step or hop those feet back. And then come on down for that chaturanga. Up dog. Curl those toes. Meet back in that down dog. All right, ladies, let's go for that left leg. So inhale, three-legged dog, bring that left leg up. And then exhale, sweep it forward. Land in that low lunge. Foot's between those hands. Once you got your balance, all right, you're gonna go ahead and stand up nice and tall, arms above your head. They feel like they're burning a little bit, just kind of shake it off. You're on those back toes. So we eliminated the kneel in this round. Tailbone is tucked, belly button in towards your spine. Stand up nice and tall. Two more breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale as you open up to the left. And again, if you need to bring in that stance a little bit, or if you're sliding off of your mat, you can come on off. Keeping that tailbone tucked, belly button in towards your spine. Nice, ladies, looking good. Go ahead, bring those hands to heart in front of your chest. Go ahead, slowly inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, you're gonna reach on down with that right hand next to that left foot. Straighten out that left knee as best as you can. Left arm is straight up. And you can gaze forward or gaze up at that left hand above you. Maybe getting in a deeper hamstring stretch here. You're feeling pretty warm. Here for a few more breaths. Last breath here. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Bring that left hand down beside that left foot. Go ahead, bring that left foot straight behind you. You're in that high arm plank. Come on down for that tricep push-up. Flip those feet over. Up dog. Curl those toes. Down dog. Step or hop those feet to the front of your mat. Inhale nice and deep as you rise up to that extended mountain pose. We're gonna hang out here for just a moment. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Nice deep inhale right here. Exhale, dive down to that forward fold, reaching for those toes. Maybe now your knees are a little straighter. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands on your mat and either hop or step those feet back into that high arm plank position. Let's go for one last chaturanga here. Tricep push-up, bring it down, flip those feet over. Come on up to that up dog. Curl those toes. Down dog. Pedal those feet one last time. Stretching it out. And then ladies from here, go ahead, come on down to your knees. You're in that tabletop position. All right. Okay, let's round it up with a little bit of Pilates here. So hands are flat, shoulders are over your elbows, elbows over your wrists. We're gonna start with that right leg. So you're gonna bring that right leg straight behind you, toes pointed. Tuck in that tailbone, belly button in towards your spine, all right? Your gaze can be down towards your mat or you can look forward, all right? Whatever feels more comfortable for your neck. All right, let's do some leg lifts. So it's a small little movement. Go ahead, lift that right leg up behind you and then back down. You can toe touch your mat or toe touch your floor. Belly button in towards your spine. One more. Hold it up here. All right, we're going for side taps. So you're gonna go ahead, tap that floor right beside you with that same right leg and bring it back behind you. Leg stays lifted. Tap to the side, bring it back up. Tap to the side, bring it back up. You might be feeling this in your left glute as well. That's okay. One more. Nice, ladies. All right, come on back to that tabletop position. Okay, Push yourself into child's pose. Let's give those wrists and those glutes a little bit of a break before we go for our left side. All right, ladies, come on back into that tabletop position. If your wrists are starting to get a little tired, just go ahead and make those fists for me. It's totally fine. All right, so keeping that tailbone tucked, core is activated. Bring that left leg straight behind you, point those toes. All right, lift that leg up, and then you can bring it back down, touch the ground or your mat, up, back down. One more. 12, hold it up right here. All right, go ahead, toe tap to the side. Bring that leg back up. Toe tap to the side. Sure you're pushing up through those shoulder blades. One more. Nice, ladies. Back to that tabletop. Push yourself back into that child's pose. Shake off those wrists. All right, ladies. So you can come on out of that child's pose. We're staying on our mat, of course. So you're gonna come on down to your left side. You're gonna straighten out those legs. You can use your left hand for support, or you can relax and rest your head on your left arm. I'm gonna support mine just because I want to. All right, so hips are stacked on one another. Feet are flexed, okay? A little bit of Jane Fonda here. So hands, right hands on your hips. All we're gonna do is just work your outer thigh. So you're gonna go ahead, lift that right leg up, and then slowly back down. Lift it up, and back down. Belly button in towards your spine. I always sound like a broken record in bar 2. Tuck in that tailbone. You want to protect your spine, but also always activate that core. Last one here, and you're gonna hold it up and give me circles forward. Circle it forward. Take those circles backward. And rest. Bring that right leg down. Good. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. So you can turn around. I'm going on the right. All right, legs stacked on one another, hips are stacked on one another, tucking that tailbone, belly button in, bracing your core. All right, here we go. Raise that left leg up. You could also bring that left hand in front of your chest for support. One more. We're gonna hold it here. Give me those circles forward. Circle it forward. Circle it backward. And relax. Go ahead, bring that left leg down. Good, ladies. All right. Go ahead, turn over onto your tummies. You can rest your forehead on your mat. You're gonna bring those hands behind you. So they're gonna land on the small of your back. And from here, we're going for a locust pose. So you can slowly lift your forehead and your chest off of, off of your mat, and you can stretch those hands behind you. Okay, and if you're feeling real comfortable, you can go ahead and lift those legs up off of your mat. So you're imprinting those hip bones into your mat, just slowly lifting up. Of course, your legs are optional, so if you want to rest your legs, but hold up your upper body, you can. And then slowly release, coming on down, forehead's on your mat. Left hand is coming out to the side, all right? Your right hand is planted beside you, or beside your head. And then that left leg, we're gonna stretch out your shoulder, not your left leg, sorry, your right leg. You're gonna slowly twist until those right toes or that right foot lands behind you. And you can use that right hand to push yourself up if you want a deeper stretch in that shoulder. Slowly come back onto your tummy and switch hands to bring that left hand onto your mat. Right hand is out beside you. And you can keep resting your forehead on your mat or on your cheek. And then take that left leg, bring it behind you. Left toes on the ground, or if you can flatten that foot. Slowly come on back to your tummies. Both hands are right by your chest. And then you're gonna come on up, push yourself into your final child's pose. Stretching out that low back and pushing those those hips into your heels. You can come out a little wider with those knees if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch. Slowly come out of your child's pose, ladies. And you're going to slowly turn over onto your backs. Hands are up above your head. Just a nice long stretch here. Someone's pulling on those wrists and those ankles. Just taking a nice deep breath as you slowly slide those hands down beside you, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and close your eyes. And you're in your Shavasana. Just let your body melt into your mat. Relax those shoulders. Relax your legs, your core, your head. Trying to focus in on your breath. Feeling your chest rise with each inhale and collapse with each exhale. Go ahead and slowly start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Slowly bring those knees in towards your chest. Give them a nice big hug. You can even rock side to side. Give your low back a little bit of a massage. That's okay if you keep your eyes shut for this one. Keeping those knees in towards your chest. Just bring your body back to center. And just give yourself a couple rocks back and forth. And once you got your momentum going, go ahead and rock yourself up to a seated position. And we are all done.